Good morning and welcome to the Treehouse. This is Kag with your View from Above Tarot for Friday, the 9th of August. So this morning we're going to use the Radiant Wise Tarot, and we're going to do a 9+1 reading for the energy through the rest of the week, actually into the weekend, because it's Friday for you, right? And so that is what we're going to do, is look at the 9+1, and we'll use the Centennial deck to clarify anything that does not work for us. So one more shuffle, and then we'll lay it out. Yesterday's reading was a tough one. It was a hard one. It stayed with me all the rest of the day, and I have to say, I worried a little bit about how it was all viewed. Which is kind of funny when you think about it, because there were two nine of swords in that reading, so maybe somewhat prescient for where I was yesterday. Okay, so this is our present energy with its clarifiers, and this will be the challenge for the day with its clarifiers, and here is the wisdom for the day with its clarifiers. And here is our Merryweather card at the bottom of the deck. So when I say that I'm doing a general reading for the collective, I am part of the collective. And one of the things we have to remember about tarot readers, just like therapists, right, are the wisdom that comes from this person that we're talking to comes from a frame of reference that they have, right? We all have our own biases and the way that we see things. And so it's important to know that when you are listening to any of the other tarot readers on YouTube, that you remember that they have a frame of reference that they're coming from. Sometimes they don't think that they do, but they do. We all do. That's why there are a myriad of therapists out there, and why you want to find one that you connect with. And frequently people say, oh, I'm feeling real uncomfortable. I'm just going to ghost that therapist. And I want to encourage you, just like tarot readers, we are trained to be able to withstand rejection in that way. If you don't fit with us, we're not going to fit with you. So if this resonates, that's when people say, if this resonates, go with it. But if it doesn't resonate, move on. There's a reason why there are so many tarot readers and so many therapists out there. Okay, so here's the present energy for today. Wow, okay, the Ace of Swords. This is truth-cutting clarity and truth. I mean, there it is, truth and clarity about a situation. And so as a result of maybe yesterday, we have some wisdom about what we need to do going forward. But this is where we are today. We're like, okay, we're there. Just want to kind of call out these three on each side of the sword, these little leaves. They're called yads, and they are basically a blessing that is being given to you by the hand of the holy, which is extending this Ace of Swords. It has a connection to the sixth card, the number 6 card in the major arcana, which is the Chariot. And the Chariot, it represents at its basis level success or a winning of some sort. So this is an excellent card. So let's look at the challenge for today. And the Three of Wands is probably one of the most optimistic cards in the deck. 3 is an expansion, and the wands are inspiration and desire and will and determination. And so you can see that he's got his ships out there on the ocean. And at this point, we're not sure whether he's just sent them out to do whatever it is that he's got in mind, or if he's waiting for them to finally come into the harbor. But that is a card of patience regardless, and is a great challenge when you have initiated something brand new, truthful, and clear. So let's look at the wisdom for this day, and that is, here's our old friend, the 5 of Wands, which is chaos. Those 5 guys are all wielding the wands. They don't look like they're hurting each other, but they're trying to do something. They're trying to build something like an IKEA furniture piece, or they're playing, but there's a little chaos there, and there's no real organization. So the wisdom is, at this point, we're talking about something brand new that you're waiting for, something about that, and there's a little chaos while it's going on. So 2 wands and a sword. These are all masculine energy. And when I say masculine energy, I'm not talking about gender. I'm talking about active. This is active as opposed to passive energies, as we're looking at those. So present, let's look at the clarifiers here. And we've got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is messages coming in, things that aren't quite here yet. You can see that all of those wands are lined up, and when they do land, they are going to land in a very organized way. So part of this clarity and truth that you've got has to do with something that you perhaps have launched in the past, or something that you're waiting on coming in, but something that hasn't actually come to ground yet. The Four of Pentacles, I'm going to remind you, for a long time I'll remind you, Pentacles are not money. They are your resources, all of your resources, your people, your treasure, your possessions, your abilities, your skills, your education, everything. That's what is here on the earthly plane. This is a guy who's got his feet firmly planted on the ground. He's got an understanding of his emotions, and he's got a spirituality and his intellect in place to support this new wisdom and clarity and truth that's coming in, but maybe waiting for that to land a little bit. But it's coming in quick. That is very quick energy. So something's going on today that's much more positive than it was yesterday, and good for you and for me. So let's look at the challenge. We are waiting for some kind of an expansion. We had the Page of Swords yesterday, and he is new at wielding that sword, right? Can't see the tip of his sword. He's new at it, and he's a little vulnerable, feeling a little vulnerable about how he's going to go about that, but he's ready to go whacking away with that sword. You can see all of these little birds up here. That's kind of scattered thinking, or maybe not any real organization around the thoughts and words that are coming from him. But again, you know, he is the most junior member of the court, but he is ready to go. He is ready to go. And the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is the teacher. The Hierophant is the priest in the Persephone myths of ancient Greece. He's the one who speaks the word of the holy to the 2 monks who are here. So this card at this point, you could be either the monks or you could be the Hierophant himself. But this is about bringing knowledge into the world. It is about the outward manifestation of knowledge, whether that's you giving it or you receiving it. But that is an important part of whatever it is that you're waiting for here. And it is a really important part about how it is that you're going to express yourself with this Page of Swords. So let's look at the wisdom of the chaos up here. And we've got the Nine of Cups, and we have the World. Now, the Nine of Cups is your wish. The Nine of Cups isn't quite the 10. And the 10, if you have seen, I don't know that we've had it in any previous readings, but the 10 is the happiest card in the deck. It is the reasonably happily ever after rainbow card in the deck. And this is the wish to get there with that. He's got 9 cups, and he's showing you what it is that he wants. And he wants to invite you in to celebrate with him, because that's where he's headed, is for that 10th cup. The World is the end of a cycle. And so something is manifesting itself here. The World would be telling you that you're coming to the end of something that you maybe have put in place that's going to answer this waiting for the ships to come in, some kind of wisdom about that. Overall, it looks pretty stable. We've got 8 and 9. We've got 3 and 4. We've got cups. We've got wands. We've got swords, and we've got pentacles. So we've got the full range of energies here, and we've got 2 major arcana So a somewhat significant reading from that perspective. This is a beginning. This is an ending. This is a waiting. This is a being stable. And this is chaos in the midst of all of that. So all the way around, what we're talking about is a pretty good reading as far as moving ahead with whatever this new idea or plan is. Swords are again about the planning, the logic, the organization. The wands are about, in this particular case, the waiting for things to happen. And the chaos is about what happens while we're trying to get to the end place here. So let's look at the bottom of the deck for the Merryweather card. And we've got another ace. The Ace of Wands is a road to Damascus moment, if you will. This is an influx of inspiration, will, determination, desire for whatever this project is. Again, the hand of the holy handing this to you, and you can see, just like in the Ace of Swords, we've got, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 leaves coming off of that wand, which points to the Strength card, which is the maiden taming the lion, to embody that strength as you are utilizing this Ace of Wands, this brilliant determination, desire, and will moving forward. So you are really being encouraged, whatever this project is, even though you're waiting for these messages or these minor parts of your project to land. Be patient. That's the challenge, is to be patient. Be careful while you wield that sword. Make manifest either the education coming into you or that which you wish to share. Be prepared for little chaos. Hold on to your dreams and know that the end is coming as you initiate this new place. So that's what I have for you this morning. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. And it looks like it'll be a reasonably happy day for you. If you did like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I invite you to come back and join me again at the Treehouse when we do another view from above. Blessings.